Welcome to Appointy Walkthroughs. Now in this video we're going to talk about the quantity booking and the recurring booking features and how it would look on both the customer and the administrative interface. So the first thing that we would need to do is we would need to go to the advanced booking options and enable recurring booking and quantity booking. Then, so that the changes do take effect, refresh the page on the customer interface. Now everything else remains the same. You select a service, you click on next, any staff member, select the date. Now as you can see, the available slots are going to be shown right under each time slot. So I can click on any one of this, and number of kids are the quantity, so I can select any number that I want. So what this would mean is that it's going to be me and 22, so it's going to be me and 21 other people, in total 22 guys who are going to show up for this appointment. Now I click on confirm and that appointment is booked. So if I go back on the administrative interface, so let's go back, I go to the calendar tab, I click on the date and I move over here. On this date, as you can see, I've got the appointments, so it's going to be me and 20 guys. Now because I had 2 more people and 2 staff members are doing the same thing, the appointments carry forward, and I have the additional 2 people with the second staff. So that's how the quantity booking looks like. Now if I want to book from the administrative side, I just click on any of this time slot, I select the service. As soon as I select the service, you would see I have the quantity option at the top. I can select multiple people. Now the thing is that as the administrator, I can overbook the quantities, so just make sure that whenever you're doing this from the administrator side, you have the remaining balance left out over here. Another way to actually get all of this and not overbook, if you don't want to, is to go on to the quick availability side, select a service, and it'll tell you how many slots are available. So at 11 AM I've still got 18 slots left, so I can, I've got 18 slots, so I just go over here and choose 18. So that way I would not be able to overbook and I'll be using the correct slots. So that's one way of doing the quantity booking. Over here, as you can see, I've got 2 and 18, and as soon as I've done that, the 11 AM slot has disappeared from the 24th of November. So this is how you can do the quantity booking from both the administrative side and the customer interface. Now let's do a recurring booking. So I'm going to repeat the appointments. So again, I'm going to choose a service, skip the staff, go to date and select a time, and then I click on repeat this booking. Now as a customer, I have a maximum 50 appointments per order, so that I can book I can repeat the appointments 50 times. It could be daily for the next 50 days, it could be weekly for the next 50 weeks, so on and so forth. So I have the options to repeat it in few days. Now I can choose the next day, I can change the time, I can do every day at 2 PM, and I choose an end date. I can choose every alternate day at 2 PM and I could choose an end date. So if I select the date, let's say next month, 23rd, so it'll tell me whichever slots are available and whichever slots are not. I just click on confirm, and there you go. So all in all, I've booked 1 plus 10 more appointments, so I've repeated it for 10 more alternate weeks, and I click on start over. Let's do a monthly appointment. Again, choose a date, repeat this booking. Next month or monthly, so again I've got next month 26th, next month 26th at a different time, different date, so on and so forth. So let's do a couple of months. So repeating again, confirm. So that's how you would that's how the customer would book a recurring booking. Now let's show you how it would look like from the customer interface. Again, choose a time, Now I'm going to choose any staff. You can choose a specific staff if you want to. The same goes for the customer interface. And I click on recurring. Now over here I have more options as the in comparison to the customers somewhat. So it's next working day at a different time, next day at 3 p.m. so every day. Then I am doing weekly, monthly, and I have a custom repeat. So the customers don't get a custom repeat option, the administrator do. I can say, okay, repeat every 10 days until December 31st. So it's going to repeat every 10 days. Okay, so I have these 4 options. I can remove anyone if I want to. Okay, once I've reviewed all the times and dates, I just scroll down, click on select, and book now. Now, as you might have noticed, I'm not filling out the customer credentials, and what happens if I don't do that is it shows up as anonymous. What you can do is you can add the customer credentials over here. You can say new customer, mention the name, email. So the name and the email is the mandatory part. Rest everything else can be skipped, and I can book an appointment. Now there are a couple of customizations that you can ask us to do for you. The first one is if you want to show the available slots but not let the customer book multiple appointments, you can ask us to do that. So what we will do is we'll remove that option. Customers would still see how many slots are available, like in this case 60 available, but when they get to this screen they would not be able to choose the number of kids or select a capacity. So we would be able to remove this part. We can also customize this. So let's say, for example, you don't want customers to be able to book all the slots in one go. You want them to have a limit of, let's say, 5 per appointment. So we can limit that so that the customer can see only the maximum range up till 5, even though it says 60 slots available. So that's something that is customizable, and you can request the customer support agents over chat or send us an email to do that. You need to be on the paid plan to get these customizations. So that's about it. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.